So, oh wait, sorry. Okay then. So for changing a fraction into decimal, I think you already get used to it. The easier way to change the fraction into decimal is by trying to divide. So like in here, I have 5 divided by 8. So I just make a division of 5 divided by 8. So 5 divided by 8 is not possible. So I put 0 point. And then it will be 50. 50 divided by 8, it will be 48. And then 50 minus 48, it will be left over 2. That's why there is a small 2 in here. And then 2 cannot be divided by 8. So I put another 0. So 20 divided by 8, it will be 2. 2 times 8, it will be 16. 20 minus 16, it will be equals to 4. That's why there is a small 4 on it. This is like how the short division looks like. If you want to represent it as a long division like you used to do, it's also okay. 40 divided by 8, it will be 5. So for changing the fraction into decimal, you just need to divide it. This is 2 3 per 5. You just need to do 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5 is 0 0.6, and then the whole number in here is 2, so it will be 2.6 for the decimal of the mixed fraction. Is there anyone have difficulties to change the fraction into decimal? Or maybe I talk to
No, teacher.
fraction into decimal, have no question? Okay. Now if decimal into fraction, as long as it is terminating decimal, it will be easy. But when it's come to recurring decimal, it will be a bit tricky. So you need to see is it lagging? Oh yeah. If now, okay, if you think it is is my voice laggy? Is my voice laggy?
No, teacher.
No. Okay. So this is
Steve,
can
please
all of
mute.
you mute yourself first?
Steve,
Everyone mute yourself first. Okay, thank you. Please mute it first when I talk, and later you can unmute yourself whenever you have any question or you want to answer the question. You can unmute yourself. Okay. Now we are going to change this decimal into fraction. When it is comes to a terminating decimal, you just need to see how many digits are there in the decimal place. When we count 1, 2, 3, there are 3 decimal place. So it means the 0 will be 3 for the denominator. 1 with 3 zeros, so it will be by 1000. And then you can simplify the fraction 325 by 1000. You can simplify it, or you can check by one what place value are the decimal digits from the tenth, hundred, and thousands is the last one. Because it is thousands, so it means it will be by 1000. Is there anyone have difficulties to change the terminating decimal into a fraction? Is there anyone who get
No, teacher.
no? Okay. If no confusion, I will continue to change the recurring decimal into fraction. Whenever you get difficulties, feel free to interrupt me. You can unmute yourself and directly ask a question. Do not stay quiet. I'm fine if you want to interrupt me when you have difficulties. Rather than you stay quiet and later you will not be able to do the question that I'm giving it to you. Okay, now this is the example. Before I change the recurring decimal into fraction, let us revise. If it is 0.2 with a dot in here, it means the 2 will never end. It will be keep on repeating and will never stop. So it will be 0.22222 never stops. If it is 0.45, so it means it will be 0.45454545 and so on, never stop. Now if it is 0.6024, so it means will be 0.602460246024 and so on. Sometimes when the 0 is too much like this, people will not write it all the 0. They will just write the 0 at the very first and the very last one. So if I have like this, the dot, I can just put it at the top of number 6 and number 4. It means the digit that will keep repeating will be started from the 6 until number 4. Is there anyone have difficulties to change the simple recurring decimal into the long recurring decimal? Is there anyone have?
No, teacher.
No, okay. I haven't started explaining about the changing recurring into fraction. I just want to make sure, is there anyone have difficulties to change the simple recurring decimal into the long decimal one? Is there anyone have difficulties? Feel free to ask if you have any
No, teacher.
difficulties. No. Okay. If no one have no difficulties, now let us convert the recurring decimal into a fraction. So in here, you can see how many digit that is repeating. It's only the number 4, right? So it means one digit that is repeating. Because it is one digit, so it means the 0 will be only 1. That's why I can make 10x. The question, I will make it as x. Yeah, that is the basic. So if it is one decimal digit that is repeating, I have to find the 10x. The x will be the question given. So the x will be equals to 0.4444, never stop. Because only one digit that repeating, so I will just multiply it by 10. So I will get 4.4444, never stop. And then I can write it down. I will write it from the bigger one and then the smaller one. So I will start writing from the 10x and then x. To cancel the decimal place, I will just subtract them because this is so many 4. I subtract with so many 4. They will cancel each other. So I will just focus on 4 minus 0, which is equals to 4. 10x minus x, if there is no number, it means there is number 1 right here. So 10x minus 1x, it will be equals to 9x. So 9x, it will be equals to 4. So the x, it will be equals to 4 by 9. So it means 0.4444 will be equals to 4 by 9. You can check using calculator. How many is it? 4 by 9. Is it correct? 0.4444, never stop.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Is there anyone have difficulties or get confused with my explanation? I can repeat if you are still having difficulties. So the first
Teacher,
thing, yes?
how do you so what we have to multiply it by 10 or multiply it by how many, teacher?
Multiplied, it's not always multiplied by 10. It depends on how many digits that are repeating. Because this is only 0.4, one digit, right, that is repeating. So it means 1 and 1, 0. So I need to multiply it by 10. For the example in here, I have 0.45. How many digits that is repeating? 2 digits. So it means the x is the question given and I need to find the 100x. Why 100x? Because there are 2 digits that is repeating. So it means the 0 will be 2. Something like that. Is it clear enough or is there anyone still having difficulties? I have another example.
No,
So
teacher.
teacher, it will be 45. 45 equals 100x. Then x equal 45 per 100 then.
Oh, wait, let me write it
Wait,
in my
99, never mind.
calculator. Huh? Yeah, 99.
Oh, never mind, never mind. I solved it, I
Yes,
solved it.
it will be
I thought
45.
100x though.
No,
It's
yeah,
okay.
it will be 100x still, but I subtract with the x, that's why it will be 99x.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, thank
Teacher,
you.
teacher has a question in the text.
Sorry?
Teacher has a question in text.
Yeah, if the question I take it from your textbook page 40, you can also read it. Oh, sorry, what happened?
In the chat, teacher, not the text.
In the
In the
test.
chat.
Yeah, in the test in the IGCSE also have this kind of question. Mostly we have to change the recurring
Teacher,
into the normal fraction. Yes?
he's saying that CJ has a question in the chat.
Oh,
In the
sorry.
chat.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. The change, yeah, the fraction, you have to write it as the simplest fraction. Usually the question will ask, write the answer in the simplest form. It will be better if you show it in the simplest form for the changing the decimal into fraction. Is there anyone have difficulty? Sorry, I haven't read the chat. Is there anyone have difficulties or getting confused? Yeah. Is there anyone? Yeah. Okay, if someone asking why do I have to subtract the 10x with x? Because I want to cancel the decimal. This is so many decimal of 4. I need to cancel them. The only thing that I can cancel to cancel them is doing subtraction. If I do addition later, it will be 4.888. It will be harder to change it into a fraction. That's why I need to cancel so many decimal digits. The only thing that is possible is by doing subtraction. That's why I do subtract 10x by x, because on the right side I do subtraction the 4.444 I subtract with 0.444, because on the left side I do subtraction. This is, yeah, also the other side also I have to do subtraction, also have to be balanced between the left side and the right side. Is there anyone have difficulty still? No? Okay. If no one have difficulties, let us continue to the other example. This is the other example. Now I have two digit. Two digit that is repeating, so it means the 0 will be 2. That's why I need to find the 100x, not 10x. The x will be always equals to the question given. The question given is 0.6x. It will be easier if you just make it into long decimal. So 0.6x, 6x, 6x never stop. And you need to write the 3 dots behind. It means the decimal will never stop. Because there are two digits that is repeating, I need to find the 100x. 100x, to find the 100x, I just need to multiply the 0.6x, 6x, 6x multiplied by 100. I got 6x, 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 and so on. And then we need to subtract the bigger minus the smaller one. That's why 100x, the 100x will be equals to this one. I write it down, and then for the x, I also write it down equals to the things that we already write it down. So it will be 100x minus x, it will be equals to 99x. And then this one, the decimal, we can cancel the decimal digit. It will be left over as 68. So the x, it will be equals to 60x by 99. That's why the 0.6x, 6x, 6x, we can change it become 60x by 99. Is there anyone have difficulties or getting confused?
Teacher.
Yes, yes, yes.
So if there is 3 digit, it's
1000.
1000x though.
Yes. If it is 4 digit, yeah, 10,000x and something like that.
Oh, okay, teacher.
Okay, clear enough? Okay,
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
if no one have question, let us continue to the other example. This is, even though it is looks like there are 3 decimal place, it doesn't mean you have to find 1000. You only have to find the 100x, because we focus on the how many digits that get dot, not how many digits are there at the decimal place. You have to focus on the how many digits that get a dot, or how many digits that are repeating. Because there are 2 dots, so it means 2 zeros. That's why I need to find 100x. So this is 0.0313131 and so on. I need to find the 100x. So this is, when I multiply it by 100, it will be equals to 3.131313 and so on. And then we write it as a subtraction. Start writing from the bigger one and then the smaller one. So we can cancel out the decimal. So the one that is left over is 3.1 is equals to 99x. Because if it is fraction, when it is fraction, it's not nice to having decimal on it. So everything I will multiply it by 10. Everything I multiplied by 10, so it will be equals to 990x is equals to 31. Because when it is decimal, when it is fraction, it will be better if there is no decimal number on fraction. That's why we need to multiply everything by 10. So the x, it will be given as 31 by 990. Is there anyone have difficulties, or maybe I talk too fast? Hello?
No, teacher.
No difficulties. Okay. If no difficulties, let us continue to the last example. for the last example in here, I told you sometimes people doesn't want to write all the digit with a dot at the top. They will just start writing from the very start to the very last one. That's why the zero on it is not getting any dot. It doesn't mean that the digit that is repeating only 4 and 6. The zero will be repeating also. So it will be 2.0, 406, 406, 406, and so on. Because there are 3 digits that is repeating, 3 digit, even though the zero is not getting dot, we count it as 3 digit that is repeating. So we need to find 1000x. We need to find the 1000x, so we just need to multiply the x by 1000. And then after that, we write it in order from the smallest to the highest. And we do subtraction, simplify it. I got 999x is equals to 2038.6. So yeah, we can change it into, we can multiply it by 10 because there is a decimal on it. So it will be 20,386 divided by 9,990. Because this is improper fraction, we can change it into mixed fraction. And when the fraction on the mixed fraction is able to simplify it will be better if we simplify it. So the answer, it will be 203 by 4,995. Yes, the 10, 100, and 1000, it will be depends on how many digits that is repeating. Even though it's look like 2.0406, it's look like there are 4 digits at the decimal place. We do not find it as 1000. It depends on at how many digits that is repeating. That's it. Is there anyone have difficulties, or maybe I go to
Teacher, so
yes.
when you subtract that, we have to convert it into a whole number, right?
Yeah,
So we can
when there is a decimal, you
rearrange
just
it.
have to, yes, you have to convert it into a whole number, because when it is fraction, it will be not nice fraction. When there is a fraction and also decimal combined together, it will be not nice. So when there is a decimal, you have to make it into whole number by multiplied by any 10 or 100 or maybe 1000, as long as the decimal gone. Is it clear enough, Srini, or what about the others? Is there anyone
Yes,
have
teacher,
any
clear enough.
difficulties? Feel free to ask. It will be happier for me if you keep on asking any question. Even though I need to repeat it again and again, it will be better. So yeah, is there anyone have difficulties? No? No one? Okay. If no one have no difficulties, let us open your textbook, page 41. Let us discuss the exercise 4.11. Okay. Anyone want to try to find what is the fraction of 0.3, 0.7, 0.42, 0.62? Oh, someone is asking, sorry. For the part
3 by
D,
9, teacher.
okay, let me go back to the part D. Why is it multiplied by 1000? Because there are 3 digits that is repeating. I told you it's not depends on how many decimal are there. Even though at the middle there is no dots, it means the zero also get dot. Actually, in the front, in the very first class, I already explained, sometimes people do not want to write so many dots. They will just write the dots at the very first number and then the very last one. So the number in between, it will also get dot. So when we count how many digits that is repeating, 1, 2, 3. 3 digit, that's why the zero also 3. 1, 2, 3. That's why I got 1000. Is it clear enough for those who ask me question about the question D, the example D? Is there anyone have question? No? Okay. Okay, then I'll continue to exercise 4.11. So how many x? So the x will be equals to how many?
3 by 9, teacher.
3 by 9. Okay, can you simplify it?
1 per 3.
Okay, good
1
job.
per 3,
Anyone who
yeah.
get confused? Is there anyone who get confused? Why is it 1 per 3? That's correct. It is 1 per 3.
7 by 9, teacher.
Okay, good job. Wow. No one get confused then. Okay, if you
42 by 99.
is it? Is there anyone who disagree with Srini? I will just write whatever Srini says. Is there anyone who disagree with him?
Well, teacher, so actually, if there is no whole number in the front and it's like just the decimal, so like 42, you just literally had to add the number on the top and 19 in the bottom.
Not always. Yeah,
Yeah, but
sometimes like
for the recurring
Teacher,
figures,
easy like that.
65 by
But if you
99.
keep it in that man, I'm afraid if later you will make a silly mistake. So yeah.
65 by 99, teacher.
Okay, is there anyone who get confused? Is there anyone who get confused? Let me know.
No, teacher.
Really? What about the others? Okay, maybe I will just try to discuss the question B and D. I'm afraid if some of your friends are too shy to ask. So for the question B and D, the one that I'm going to explain. So the X, it will be 0.777 after stop the 7. After that, because it is one decimal,
How,
one digit.
teacher, how to?
Yes, how to what?
I don't understand how you make it fraction, teacher.
Okay, that's why I'm going to explain it for a while, Dave. So the first thing you have to do is changing the simple recurring decimal into the long one. So I change it into 0.777 ever stop. From this decimal, I can see that it's only one digit that is repeating, which is digit 7 that is keep repeating. Because only one digit, so it means I need to find the 10x. So if the x is equal to 0.7777, if I find the 10x, so it means I need to multiply the 0.777 by 10. I will got it as 7.777 ever stop. Until here, is there anyone have difficulties? Before I continue, is there anyone get confused? No? If no one get confused, so it means after that we need to subtract them. Why do I have to subtract? Because I want to cancel all the decimal. So let us if I subtract them, 10x minus x, it will be equals to 9x. And then 7.777 minus 0.777, it will be only 7, right? So the x, it will be equals to 7 by 9. Is it clear enough, or is there anyone have difficulties? Feel free to ask. Do not stay quiet.
Clear, teacher.
Okay, clear? The x is the fraction. I told you the x is the question given. The x is always the question given. So the 0.777, it will be equals to 7 by 9. This is the x is the 0.77, which is never stop. So we always assume that the question given is equals to x. So later, whatever the x that I got, it will be the fraction itself for the decimal given. Is there anyone have difficulties? No? Okay. If no question, I
No,
will
teacher.
discuss the question D. I'll discuss the question D. So we find the x first. X will be always equals to the question given. So it will be 0.65656565, never stop. Oops, sorry, I make a wrong. It's sorry. It's supposed to be my 6 is gone. Yeah, 6 like this. 656565. Okay. So because this is already 6565, we see there are two digits that is repeating. Two digits, so it means two zeros. Number with two zeros, it will be 100x. So when it is 100x, so it means I need to multiply the decimal by 100. 0.656565, I multiplied by 100, it will be equals to 65.656565. Never stop. Like this. Is there anyone have difficulties or getting confused so far before I move to the other explanation? No? Okay, if no one have no difficulties, we need to subtract them because I need to cancel out all of the decimal digit. So the 100 minus x, it will be equals to 99x, and then 65.6565 I minus by 0.6565, it will be left over as 65 only. That's why the x it will be equals to 65 by 99. Is there anyone have difficulties or getting confused so far? Is there anyone who get confused? No? Okay. If it is clear enough, what about the others? Are you having question? No? If you have no
No,
question,
teacher.
okay, I will continue to question 2. Or maybe anyone already find the answer of question 2?
Which question? Which one? Sir? A, B, C, or
A,
D?
B, C, D. Yeah, I'm planning to discuss all the question on the exercise.
5 per 99.
Because this question is almost comes up in the every HSC question. If it's only 2 marks, it's cool enough if you can answer it right. Now 0.05, how many it will be?
5 per 99.
5 per 99. Is there anyone who disagree?
9, right, teacher?
Huh?
5 per 90, right?
90 or 99? Okay, let us discuss. Okay, if the x, how many is the x? X will be equals to 0.055555, like this, isn't it? And then how many digit that is repeating? Is it 1 digit or 2 digit?
1.
1.
1 digit. So we find 10x or the 100x. We find 10x or 100x.
10x.
10x, right? Because it's only 1 digit. So 10x, it will be equals to 0.5555, like this. Is there anyone who get confused, or maybe I go too fast? It's okay to interrupt me rather than you stay quiet. I will not get mad if you interrupt me. Rather than you stay quiet and later you get a lot of confusion at home. So when we do subtraction, 10x minus
9 equals 0.5.
9x is equals to 0.5.
0.5.
I told you having a decimal on a fraction is not nice, so we can multiply everything by 10. So it will be 90x is equals to 5, right? So the x, it will be equals to 5 by 90.
90.
Is there anyone who disagree or get confused? Is there anyone who get confused? Feel free to ask me any question whenever
No,
you get
teacher.
confused. Okay then. For the question
We
2.
simplify it, teacher, right? 1 per 18 then.
Oh yeah, it's in simple form. Thank you for reminding me, Mike. It will be equals to 1 by 18. Yes, I take it from your textbook, page 41. So you can write the answer in your textbook. 1 per 18, you can put any notes on your textbook. So the answer for the question 2A is 1 by 18. Is there anyone have question, difficulties or anything? No?
No, teacher.
Okay. If no, anyone want to tell me what is the fraction in the question B? Shall we discuss it?
62 by 990.
62 by 990. Is there anyone
Not yet
who get
simplified, teacher.
Is there anyone who get different answer? Is there anyone who get different answer or disagree with Srini's answer?
Simplify it, right?
Oh yeah, we have to simplify it, of course. Can we divide it by 2? Yes, it's divisible by 2, so it will be how many? 31 by
495.
495.
495.
Okay, good job. Is there anyone have difficulties still? So later we already have we need to find the 100x, yeah, because 2 digit that is repeating. You need to find the 100x, which is equals to 6.26262 and so on. And then the question given is always x. So the x will be equals to 0.0626262 and so on, like this. And later you can try to check it. The answer correct, 62 by 990. Now let us continue to question C. How many it will be?
92 by 90.
92 by 90. Is there anyone who disagree with this answer? If you disagree and many of you have confusion, I will discuss it. If none of you asking anything, then it means it's clear. I will not go deep. I will not explain it then. Can we simplify this?
1 per 1 for 145.
Okay, good job.
1 and then 1 per 1.
Good job. 1 per 45, right? Is it like this? Okay. Is there anyone have difficulties or getting confused? Please feel free to
No, teacher.
ask. I will not get mad if you ask any question. No?
Yeah, no, I'm a little confused about this one.
Which one is PP that is confusing for you?
I'm in the number C about
Oh, C. Okay then. Let us discuss the C. Okay, so the X will be equals to what for the C? Write it as a long fraction. 1.2.
1.02.
Is it only 02 only? No, I want it in a long decimal. 0.02. Then
This is
2 like this, right? Yes. After that, how many digits that is repeating?
1.
1. If 1, so we find 10x, 100x, or 1000x?
10.
10x. Okay, we find 10x. If it is 10x, it means the decimal number before we multiplied by 10. From 1.02222, we multiplied by 10. It will be equals to 10.22222 like this, right? If you are get confused, yeah, agree or disagree or getting confused?
No.
Okay, no confusion. So now we subtract them. 10x minus x, it will be equals to how many? 9x, right?
9x.
Okay, I write 9x. And then now this is I have 10.22 I minus with 1.022. And then let me check to the same decimal. If you get confused, you can just cross the where it's the point it start to be balanced. So this is the 2 and that's from this is also same, right? So now we only have left over 10.2 minus 1.0. So it will be equals to 9.2, right?
9.2.
So we write 9.2. And then is it okay to have decimal and fraction combine each other? Not okay, right? So we
No.
multiply everything by 10. If 9x multiplied by 10, it will be 90x, right? 9.2 multiplied by 10, it will be 92. So the x, it will be equals to 92 divided by 90. Is it clear enough?
Yeah.
And then we can simplify it. I will divide everything by 2.
I mean simplify that one.
Okay, 46 divided by 45. So I will get 1 per 45. Because simples from, when it is simples from, it will be better if you write it in a mixed number rather than improper fraction. Okay? Is there anyone have difficulties so far?
Teacher, thank you.
Teacher,
Yes?
teacher, I don't understand.
Which one?
The one that you just explained by now.
Oh my god. Okay, I will
Just
explain again. Okay. As if from changing into the simple recurring decimal into the long one, if you have, did you have any difficulties? So start from the 1.02 with the dot at the top and make it with become 1.02222. Did you have any difficulties, Dave? That's the basic. Did you have any difficulties? Dave, I'm asking you question.
No difficulties, teacher.
Okay, so after you change the every simple recurring decimal into the long one, you need to check how many digits that is repeating, because it's only the number 2 that is repeating, so it means 1 digit. If 1 digit, we need to find the 10x. So I will just multiply the 1.02222 multiplied by 10. I will get 10.22222. So after that, I just need to subtract them to cancel out for all of the decimal number. So this is, I can cancel the same one. So I have the leftover 10.2 and 1.0. So 10.2 minus 1.0, it will be 9.2. 10x minus x, it will be equals to 9x. It's not okay to having decimal and fraction combine each other. So I will multiply everything by 10. That's why I got 90x is equals to 92. So the x will be equals to 92 by 90. Which part that making you confused, Dave? Or anyone who asked me before? Which part?
All of them, teacher.
All of them. How to start, yeah?
No, it's okay, too. Why become 9x minus, why 9x 90x, teacher?
I told you it's not okay to have the decimal with fraction combine each other. And this is have
Oh,
one decimal digit, right, as the decimal. To cancel the decimal place, I can, the 9.2 to make it into whole number, I can multiply it by 10, become 92, right? Because on
yes,
the right
yes,
side, I
understand.
do multiply it by 10. I have to be fair, people. So the left side, I have to multiply it by 10 also. That's why become 90.
Understand, teacher.
Okay, is it that part or is there any part else that making you confused?
No, I
Okay.
understand.
Okay, if it is understand, we have like 4 minutes or 3 minutes left. Let us discuss the question D. The x will be how many for the x? The x, it will be equals to 4.00383838 and so on. So if like this, we find 10x, 100x, 1000x, 10,000x, or how many x?
100x.
Okay, is there anyone yet confused? Why did I choose 100x, not the other
No,
x?
teacher.
No, right? Because 2 digit is repeating. So I need to make it as 100x. So I need to multiply the 4.003838 by 100. I will get 100.383838 and so on. Is there anyone get confused before I simplify this? No? Okay, good job. So now we subtract them. Subtract them. How many it will be? 100x minus x. It will be equals to
396.
9,
396.
99x.
38.
Oh, sorry, 99x. And then this is the one, if you get confused, I will move it like this. So now the leftover will be 400.3x. We minus it with 4.00. So it will be 395.62. Is it?
Huh?
395,
396.
right?
396, teacher.
Why? Oh yeah, 96. Sorry. The 38 is at the top. Sorry. 6.38. Okay. Is there anyone who get confused? No? How many digits are there? How many digits behind? 2 digits. So to cancel out the decimal place, we will multiply the left side and right side by 100. So I will get 9,900. X is equals to 39,638. Is it like this, or is there anyone who disagree with this answer? Is equals to 39638 divided by 9,900. Is there anyone want to help me? Yeah, it's already
It
time's
will
up.
become 419 per 4950.
How many? How many?
4 as whole number and then 19 out of 4,950.
4, 19, 19.
19 because simplified.
Out of.
5 for 950.
Okay, thank you. Is there anyone who have any difficulties or get confused for this today's explanation? Is there anyone? No? Okay.
No, teacher.
I know it's already time's up. I will not give you homework to do any question. Your homework is just try to review, start from the chapter 1 until chapter 4, because on Monday I will make like a chapter wise test online. So please do not be late on Monday. Please be on time, otherwise you will waste your time. Maybe you will miss some question if I already started on time. Okay. I think that's all for today's class. Good morning and thank you, students.
Good morning and thank you, teacher.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, you're welcome.